As a little kid, I remember that me and my friend were used to do all kind of dirty jokes, all kind of dirty stuff. And when I was in my grandpa's room downstairs, he was touched under my pants and it felt nice. I wondered to myself, oh, what if I do it again? They did it again and again and again and again until eventually I relapsed. Until eventually I discovered FAP. And since that day on, every single time after school, I would just rush coming back, go to the toilet and just start fapping again and again and again. And sometimes my parents would catch me, my mom would catch me, my grandparents would catch me. They thought that it was something bad, that there was something wrong with my pee-pee, that there was some random inflammation that came up with my pee-pee, but that wasn't it. There was nothing like that. Simply, it felt good and I didn't know that it was bad for me. Like there was nobody telling me, oh, Timmy, shut the fuck up, it's not good for you, this won't do any good, this won't do you.
This is instant gratification, and if you continue indulging in this instant gratification, like you're going to suffer. You are going to suffer very deeply. You are going to miss your whole life's purpose. You are going to literally diminish your life and you are going to suffer.
There was nobody telling me that. There was my grandparents telling me, you should stop fapping because God exists and God tells so, but who the fuck would listen to that, bro? And there I am continuing to fapping every single day, day by day by day. And eventually I got hold of my first electronic device, and then I met porn as well, I met softcore porn as well, I met social media, and there were girls, there were weird money pleasures everywhere, there were weird furries everywhere, literally just challenging me every single day. You should fap, you should fap, you should fap. They did fap. In this video I'm going to tell you how to actually get out of the fapping addiction and start building actually good habits overall. First thing is, you need to shift your mindset. Instead of trying to reach day 30 of November or day 90 of some random challenge that you found on YouTube, instead of trying to reach those days, instead of that, just focus on shifting your mindset. Think to yourself, am I a fapper? No, I am not a fapper. Sure, I may have fapped a few times before, but I am not a fapper. Once you do this, it will be way easier for you to actually overcome fapping, because if you eventually, let's say, reach day 30, which is mostly impossible for many guys out there that don't have the mindset of the NoFapper. They reach day 30, but they still have the fapper mindset. They reach day 30 and day 31, they are there, back in the toilet, back on the job, grinding on their meat once again, for who knows how many hours in the day, specifically in the day. And why? Because, oh, it feels so good. They are like little monkeys, bro. They are sitting there on the toilet and just fapping. Eventually they come on the wall and then they won't even clean it. Instead of this mindset, you need to develop this other mindset, the mindset of a NoFap. Even if he relapses, even if he eventually breaks the challenge, breaks day 30 of November, even if he is halfway done and day 15, he fapped, he relapsed, instead of thinking to himself,
oh, since I relapsed, I'm going to do it again, because why not? Because this is my only chance and I will do it again, because today is a holiday, today is the best day of my life, so I will go ahead and
fap, bro, I will fap. Instead of that, he thinks to himself, wait, I relapsed, but I will take this as an advice. I will take my mistake and learn it, so the next time I can last even longer. So instead of lasting 15 days, next time he lasts 16 days, then 17 days, then 18 days. You get my point. You need to shift your mindset from a fapper to a NoFapper. And if you don't recognize yourself with this identity of a NoFapper, you will never stop fapping. Second is having too much free time. Like if you were like me, you probably just sat down on your chair, you sat down on your bed and just start playing video games all day long. You can go and have sleep-ins because of video games. You have so much free time and you cannot do anything other than video games and fapping. And there you are just fapping again while you play video games. Instead of that, go ahead, bro, and eliminate this free time that you have so much in your day. Instead of that, fill this time with something productive. If you aren't reading books yet, just start reading books. Start reading books like valuable books, valuable psychological books, Start going to a gym, start exercising, and start developing good habits. And suddenly you will see your schedule filled from 7 a.m. up to 22 p.m. with productive things, and you follow the schedule. And do you think that you will suddenly have time to just take a break and just fap off? No, that is how you eliminate free time and you eliminate fapping from your schedule. Then the next thing is practice negative visualization. Just sit there, close your eyes, and imagine. Imagine the path that you have taken. Imagine if you continue to fap. How will this path end up being? How will you feel in 3 days if you fap now? How will you feel in a month if you fap now? How will you feel if you continue to fap and you fap for entire 40 years? How will you feel? You see the results, you see everything that has brought to you pain and suffering. Just imagine this. Imagine this pain and suffering in the future and bring it to the present. Bring it here and analyze everything wrong. You should feel uncomfortable while doing this, because if you feel uncomfortable, you will naturally build a wall. When you get the urge, this wall will stop you. This negative visualization of yourself becoming a loser in the next 40 years will stop you. So use and practice negative visualization. But of course you can switch, you can visualize the benefits of NoFap as well. Then we have the next thing. This thing is everywhere around us. In fact, I'm recording this video on this your phone. It is the electronics that you are on. It is you watching this video right now. Everything around you is rewiring your brain. Everything around you is brainwashing you. Literally, this content right now that you are consuming from me is brainwashing you toward becoming a better human, toward becoming a person that doesn't faps. Every single bit of content that you receive, whether like it or not, it brainwashes you. Be it from real life, be it from electronics, it brainwashes you. And if you hang out on Instagram, if you hang out on other social media platforms, which there is a lot, even Discord, specifically Discord, bro. Discord is fucking disgusting for this, because it literally gives you porn, bro. It literally gives you porn to watch whenever you want. You just type in a few comments and there you have pictures of everything that you would like to fap to. Eliminate this. Eliminate this and you will find yourself having much easier time constraining yourself from fapping. Once you eliminate this, urges will stop, urges will disappear, because suddenly you don't have literally open Instagram and in front of your face. You don't have this anymore. You are free of this social media, so eliminate them, uninstall them, stop using them, and never go back to them ever again. Even if eventually YouTube becomes a place where this softcore porn is allowed, stop using YouTube. Stop using everything. Stop trusting social media, because it's the main reason why you have even gotten into fap in the first place. And then it is the fourth and final stage. The final stage is, it is normal to get attracted. It is normal to get turned on by pretty woman. It is normal to get affected by this beautifully shaped ass, by these beautifully shaped boobs, and by this beautifully shaped figure of a woman. It is absolutely normal. It is absolutely normal to walk down the street, see a beautiful woman, and get hard in your pants. It is absolutely normal and healthy, but learn how to leverage this. Instead of getting hard, or instead of just suddenly getting these mental visualizations of you and this woman suddenly having sex out of nowhere. Instead of that, instead of rushing home and going to the toilet and fapping like a little monkey, instead of that, use this energy. Just start inhaling deeply, exhaling deeply, and leverage this energy and course it throughout your whole body. This way, you will have more energy to do your work. If you are cycling, you will suddenly see an energy boost to cycle even further. If you are running, you will suddenly have an energy boost to run even further. If you have some work undone at home, if you have some business work that you are heading to do, you will have more energy for this work instead of wasting it on your meat. That is the final stage. That is how to beat NoFap. It's time to take action. Don't be like those little Jeffreys. Don't be like those wall comers. 75% of men are comers. 40% of them come in their pants. 35% of them come on the wall. And then there we are, up here, the NoFap community, the men on self-improvement who don't fap. The top 10% is consisted of men that doesn't fap. These men don't fap and they are all successful. So if you want to be there as well, Start taking action, bro. Don't procrastinate. Don't tell yourself,
I will take action tomorrow and implement these principles tomorrow.
no. Start taking action now. It is basically now or never. Don't let your brain trick you into thinking,
I will do it later because it is too hard to do it now, and
I can do it now.
tomorrow is a new beginning, so I will do it tomorrow.
take action now, bro. Don't wait for tomorrow. Don't just start lying to yourself. Don't trust your brain. Your brain is literally working against you. Take action now. Now or never. It is now or never, bro. So take action now. If you are struggling with NoFap, I gave you everything. I gave you every single thing that you need to know about it. But now it is up to you. I cannot just take you by your hand and tell you, fuck you, Timmy. You shouldn't do this. I cannot do it. I wish I could, but I cannot. I cannot just come to your home and just tell you that it is up to you. It is up to you to change your mindset. So change your mindset, bro. Change it for the better. Become a NoFapper, because NoFap is a beautiful thing. Thank you for watching, bro, and as always, I'm rooting for you. See ya.